Yep, another. It looks pretty healthy. It looks like what it did last night. We'll see how the evening progresses further on. Okay, well, I'm not going to get in front of these guys. Not after what happened last time. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to go up here and make a right at Ogden. And I'm curious, I want to go over here and see how much El Cortez's parking is for this evening. Yeah, I never gamble, so I don't have any, like, you know, loyalty cards or anything. I don't want the temptation. I don't want to be tempted into doing it because then, you know, be like, oh, well, I should try this. See if I can get some comps. But from everything I've been reading online, comps have been hard to come by lately. And plus Steven on Not Leaving Las Vegas, he's also mentioned that too. Nice, Josh, yeah. They're an awesome team. They really are. Dave and Karen, they're on Vegas Unlocked. They are awesome to watch. And I love, especially when they're doing the concerts and the bands are playing, I love how they'll show the crowd too and show the crowd's reaction. A lot of people down here, they don't show that when they come down here and live stream. But I always like to see what the crowd's thinking, you know, and how big the crowd is and all that. And Josh, you do that too. So yeah, both of you guys do that. And I love Karina, Josh. I love her channel. I love watching her when she does spandex. I just wish she would do that a little bit more with the crowds, you know, kind of pan around at the crowds. I know there's probably at Harrah's there's probably not a whole lot going on, right? But Karina Bermudez, I believe her last name is, on YouTube. She does a lot of Spandex Nation videos down here. The 80s rock band that is here. Actually, they're in New Mexico this weekend, but yes, that's the highlight of the night. When Dave starts dancing, you know they're having a good time. Gotta see Dave start dancing. And you guys were drinking. I remember you put your cup in front of the camera there last night, Karen. You're like, almost gone. And I'm like screaming at the TV. I'm like, no, get it filled up. So no sign here in front of El Cortez indicating ridiculous parking prices. I'm going to turn around here and head back over to Fremont. I'm like, Karen, no, get a refill. They may vary, yeah. That's and I figure that's what it is too. But I know she'll make comments about some of the folks, some of the folks in the crowd in front of her and stuff. And she's really, really funny. I love it. And guys, that's another channel. It's fun to watch. What is her channel called, Josh? Is it Karina Bermudez? Bermudez, as in zebra, or the English way where they call it Zed. Another Metro unit. They're crawling all over the place tonight. Very heavy presence. Oh, he just ran through the red light. Do as I say, not as I do. Got parking enforcement down here. They got all manner of law and government. So the parking enforcement looks like it has cameras on it. So yeah, they probably do that to see if there's a tag that hits for like unpaid fines or something. Karina Bermudez. Okay, cool. Thank you, D-Man. Right on. Baby Love Sunrise stream. Right on. I'll have to check that out. I haven't checked that out yet. See the cameras there on top of the parking enforcement. They used to use computers back in the day. I guess now it's all tied together. Gonna make this left onto Las Vegas Boulevard. So no street performers, yikes. Well, that's all right. I'm sure they're not going to be very happy about that. Of course, the income that they're losing, some of those guys, this is their only gig. I've talked to some of those guys, and I know this is all they do, is come down here and perform. Tony said, one of the Michael Jackson performers, he said that I asked him, I said, I've had viewers ask, what do you do for what's your day job? He's like, this is it. I'm like, oh, okay. So, only source of income. It'll be interesting, because on Cinco de Mayo, on the Fremont East District over here, they had the gorillas over here. I said the G word. Oh, crap. I always get myself in trouble for that on YouTube. I don't know why. But anyways, the G word. They were over here on Fremont East District because they weren't allowed to be inside the Experience here off to the right. And these are all deuce buses right here. 4 of them. 4 deuces. There we go. 4 of a kind again. I win. There's Hennessy's Tavern right there. Oh, they got Medea over here. Okay. She's usually, or he or she is usually over here at the Experience. Let's see the crowds over here at the Fremont East District. Downtown Las Vegas. And then the rider on the horse right there from that sign that used to be out in front of Hacienda, which is now Mandalay Bay. Okay, so here's the guys, they're making the hats right here on the corner. So there's Medea right there. I don't see any of the other street performers out here. Yes, Vegas Online, absolutely, yeah. I always take care of them because they know that I'm taking videos. The thing is, the videos I take, they're shorts. And like one of them, I just showed Cinnamon last night. I showed her 14,000 views on one of the street performers. And, the income from that it was like 20 cents. So I'm like, okay. But it does bring them publicity because he's told me, some of them have told me, I've had people come up to me and tell me that we saw you on the Vegas Don channel. Ozan, welcome so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Turkey, nice. If at first you just don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. Beautiful. Here we go, Tobin. Nova, right? Yep, old Nova. In good shape, too. Dean, welcome. Thanks for being here. And then we come down here to Atomic Liquors on the right here. In fact, in the first Hangover movie, Mr. Chow and his guys crashed into the Benz that the guys were driving right here at this intersection at 10th. I believe it was 10th. We got pedestrian crosswalk going off here, but that's okay because that gives us a moment to take a look at the big rig jig right here at Ferguson's, rooted in community, local music, art, and creators. And they have a QR code out there out front for you to check out. Sip, Shop, Gather. And there goes another Metro unit. Yikes. Come up here to 11th Street. I'll go down here and turn around, and then I will end the stream, but then I'll be back at around 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern. Hopefully you guys will be able to join me, and we'll see what these bands do. I only know one song from each of these bands. Is it Lips of an Angel or Tears of an Angel by Hinder? Something like that. It's been a while since I've heard their stuff. And then I mentioned Click Click Pew Pew by Saliva, and then Drowning Pool, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. But they're all like rock, like really hard rock type of groups. Hinder might be a little more subdued. Yes, Cinnamon, you're right. I need to do that. I need to do that during the week so that it's not crowded. That's a very good idea. So Tobin did a terrific job for me. Always does a terrific job for me. He was able to find out how many 7-Elevens there are here in Vegas right now. At present, 162. This is one of them right over here. And it's funny, there's a Metro unit here. It looks like a drug deal just went down over off to the right. I would show you, but yeah, gotta get in. Definitely. Las Vegas Paving Corporation, making big money. I had a comment from a viewer who said, does Waste Management, that owns all those dumpsters that you showed, do they can you buy stock in them? And in fact, of course you can. Waste Management, they're on the NYSE. So this Explorer looks like it might be undercover too, but it has, I don't know. The brake lights don't work. Oh, okay, no problem. Thank you so much, Vegas Unlocked. I really appreciate you guys being here. Again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and also check out Vegas Unlocked. We need to get them to 2,000 subs, please. So even after we go offline, this video will be up. And if you're watching this video later on, please go check out Vegas Unlocked and throw them a like and subscribe. Really awesome people. And they do a terrific job, both down on the Strip and on Fremont. A lot of fun to watch them. Really look forward to Friday nights when I can. My sons, they control the remote. Very nice, Cinnamon. Excellent. Yes, thank you. I forgot to mention that. Very cool. Please throw Cinnamon and Jupiter a like and subscribe as well. Again, even if you're not into astrology and spirituality, it really helps the channel. And really helps the algorithm. Our big pal Al, right? Oh, thanks, Hosanne. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, Pathfinder, I know. Yeah, 11:30, I know. That's the difference, the 3 hours out here. By the time things get going out here, the folks on the East Coast are ready for bed. I know. I grew up in Florida, so I know what that's like. Especially when they did all these events out here, like the fights and all that in Vegas growing up. And of course it was always like, what, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it was midnight there on the East Coast, and they'd finally actually start the bout. Wanted to show you guys once again the Blue Angel Motel statue here right in front of us. Right there she is. A Gemini, yes. Yes, I am. Tony, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Ireland. Wow, nice. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Tobin. They're such good people. And again, so hard to find. So they've restored this statue, which was a good thing. He's like, no service for you. No soup for you. All right, we'll head back westbound here on Fremont. So apologies for the sun there, guys. Try and get it out of here. Go. Yeah, and I still don't know what they're doing with that building over here. We see it every week. It looks like a little Starbucks or something, but it doesn't look like any progress is being made. But you know who I'd want to buy stock in? Las Vegas Paving Corporation. They're out here tearing up all the roads and making a boatload of money in the process. They're the ones I want to see. There's the ones I want to... I hope maybe they paid... That would be great if they paid dividends. Another Metro unit. Look at the light. There it goes. Boom. Rules for thee, but not for me. He broke the plane of the intersection after the light had turned red. And there's that Ford there that has no tag on it and no brake lights, but it looked like it was undercover. What are you guys doing? I always wonder what these guys are doing around here. I never know what she's doing back there. Will Ferrell from Wedding Crashers. What a great movie. So many one-liners from that movie. I know, right? Citizens arrest. Could you imagine? Oh my God. Ma, the meatloaf. Yes. Yes, Cinnamon. What a good movie. 26 years. Wow. Yeah, it's changed so much. Yeah, he'll probably sit down and during his lunch break and write himself a ticket. I'm confident of that, Tobin. So the traffic going back up this way is not that terrible. Nice, Ozan. Yeah. There's a lot to see. And that's the thing with international folks that come over. And, you know, Steven from Not Leaving Las Vegas, again, very, very smart guy. I really enjoy some of the information that he puts out there. And he made a very good point. A lot of the folks that come over here internationally, you're flying 10 to 12 hours to come over here. And then you get these timeshare people that come up to you and they're like, oh, 90-minute presentation. We'll give you free tickets to this or that or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's never a 90-minute presentation. You're there for hours. They've got someone in cuffs here. $71. Thank you guys so very, very much for being here. Yeah, there you go, Josh. Right on. Exactly. So guys, again, I really appreciate each and every single one of you. I love you guys. Thank you so very, very much. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And also check out Cinnamon and Jupiter. Throw them a like and subscribe. Throw Vegas Unlocked a like and subscribe here on YouTube. Josh702, please throw him a like and subscribe. Want to get him up to 1,000 subs. Vegas Unlocked, we're right there. We're so close to 2,000 subs for them. Let's do it tonight, guys. Let's get them up to 2,000. Awesome people. Please check out their live streams. And Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Also here on YouTube. Terrific people, awesome channels. Please check them out. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey. No, team, I'm not, because they're not here. They're not going to be here this evening. They're not scheduled for this evening, but they're scheduled tomorrow afternoon in an odd twist of scheduling. So, yes, thank you all so very, very much. I will see you guys on the next one. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you, Snake Pit. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.